Before I take you inside the most emotional moment Jaafar Jackson has ever shared about his legendary uncle, a memory so powerful it shaped his entire performance in the billion-dollar biopic, hit that subscribe button right now, because this isn't just a story about Michael Jackson. This is about the nephew who loved him. Did you know that Jaafar Jackson was just 12 years old when Michael Jackson passed away on June 25, 2009? Most kids that age would have faded memories. But Jaafar, he holds on to moments so vivid, so precious, that they became the foundation of his unforgettable performance in Michael. And what he's about to reveal will absolutely break your heart. Here's the thing. Playing the King of Pop isn't just any acting role. It's carrying the weight of a global legacy, a family name, and the memories of millions of fans. But for Jaafar, the challenge was even more personal. He wasn't just impersonating a legend, he was honoring his own blood. And the only way to do that authentically, to reach back into his childhood and pull out the moments that mattered most. So what does Jaafar remember? In his first television interview, he opened up about growing up around his uncle, and his words paint a picture of Michael that the world rarely saw. "I remember just growing up and we would have family time," Jaafar recalled. "Michael would come over to where I was growing up, and we'd have some days where we'd all get together, play family game day." But it's what he said next that will hit you right in the chest. "We'd have wonderful times at Neverland, and just playing hide-and-go-seek, getting as much candy, going on rides, watching movies. It was all fun. Hide-and-seek, candy, movies. Not the King of Pop, just Uncle Michael." Now here's where it gets even more emotional. Jaafar didn't just rely on childhood memories, he went deeper. He was given access to Michael's personal notes, and what he discovered changed everything. His belief in manifestation was incredible, Jaafar said. Michael would write down everything he wanted to achieve, repeat it, meditate on it for 30 minutes, and put those mantras on mirrors and even the ceiling so he could see them every day. Jaafar realized this was his uncle's pursuit to greatness, and he applied that same work ethic to his own preparation. 2 years of intensive training, dancing, voice, mannerisms, because he wasn't just playing Michael, he was becoming him through the very discipline Michael himself practiced. Don't click away, because what happened next is the moment that even Michael's own mother forgets she was watching a movie, and I promise you, it will give you chills. Here's the final twist. When Jaafar finally showed the finished film to his grandmother, Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother, she said something that brought him to tears. "There were moments she couldn't tell if it was me or Michael," Jaafar shared. And then he added the words that defined his entire journey. "And to me, that's all I needed to hear. It's definitely the highest compliment that I could get." But there was one more moment that solidified everything. During filming, Jaafar held Michael's actual Grammy Award on camera. "Being able to hold his actual real Grammys while recreating this was truly special," he wrote. "That wasn't acting. That was family history playing out in real time." So what did we learn? Jaafar Jackson's heartfelt memory of his Uncle Michael isn't about the fame, the music, or the moonwalk. It's about family game days at Hayvenhurst. It's about hide-and-seek at Neverland. It's about a nephew who loved his uncle so much that he spent 2 years learning to become him, not to replace him, but to honor him. And in doing so, he reminded the world that behind the legend was a man who played hide-and-seek with his nephew. If this story moved you, if you believe that family legacies are worth protecting, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm tracking every single moment of Jaafar's incredible journey, and next week I'll reveal the one scene in the biopic that made the entire crew break down crying. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update. And remember, sometimes the most powerful performances come from the most personal memories.